Here we go with trying to find some external shoulder rotation just to rebalance that forward flexion, sort of internal rotation bit that happens with a lot of people that spend a lot of time on a bike or running. So what we want to be able to do is find a standing position that feels much like a plank. So I want your feet driven down into the floor, the arch is lifted, your buns, your glutes are squeezy, the bottom ribs are tucked in, and we can do the old-fashioned kind, right? We tuck the elbows in. What I want you to imagine though is your chest is super wide, your chin is gently tucked so that you can lengthen through the neck. And from there, the hands just move out to the side and they come back. Notice that my elbows don't change in relation to my torso. Once that one feels okay, we're drawing the shoulder blades together and down, sort of feeling wider across the back as we go. You can change that position with that same standing plank sensation to move the elbows so they line up with your shoulder. Notice you don't want to have them wide. So even coming into that open chest position sometimes is a challenge. So maybe that's a piece of the puzzle. Keeping your elbows right where they are in space. Notice you don't want to move from the wrist. It's easy to go like this. You want to move into that external rotation with the shoulder elevated just a little more. So again, feeling like mid-back participates in opening up across the chest. Once that feels accessible, you can add a band, a mini band, to either one of those two motions, or we can add a fun stability ball challenge into the mix. Give me a second. Progression number 3. I do admit it's a bit fidgety, but it's a good one to try to figure out how to get your thoracic spine connected to your cervical spine, connected to your shoulder girdle. So here we are in a standing plank position again, but I want you to feel that length through your neck, through your cervical spine. So I'm pushing into the ball. It's resting on my head, not on my neck. And then I can find that position that feels much like an elbow plank to look for external rotation through my shoulder. I want to make sure that serratus anterior is engaging, so I'm drawing strength again from mid and wide back to open up the shoulder while keeping my cervical spine engaged in a more awesome position. Level 3.